Hello, this is Mahlena Ray Johnson with For Nerdy Girls with Mahlena Ray Johnson. That's me. Okay, so today's video is, do you think before your post? Mahlena's answer will surprise you. Not really. The answer is yes. I overthink before I post on social media. So, who am I? I'm Mahlena Ray Johnson, and I guess you really need to figure out now, since I'm not helping people write books in the same way, that I should figure out what's important for, like, should I tell people I have this many contacts on LinkedIn or this many contacts on Facebook? Like, I don't think anyone really cares about that, but I do have multiple contacts on Facebook. I'm a 500 plus person on LinkedIn. I don't know how many people I'm friends with on Facebook. It doesn't really matter, but let's see. Oh, a metric I could use. I'm pretty sure I've done hundreds of informational interviews and video coffee chats over the past 10 years. So yes, I'm incredibly equipped to help you with connection, communication, and collaboration. All right. And what else? I'm working on my fourth book, Love It a Luau. It's about a refugee suffering from PTSD who was scared to fall in love with a single dad. And I went to Loyola Marymount University for film school. I went to the University of Southern California for business school, where I studied marketing, entertainment, and entrepreneurship. So really, I guess that still helps you if you want to be a person who connects with other people online, showing people who you really are and getting people to understand you. Because marketing is about branding who you are, and entertainment is about getting people's attention in media, and entrepreneurship, I'm here to help especially women entrepreneurs. So even if you're not a woman entrepreneur, this is going to be helpful for you. So this video is about posting on social media. There are lots of warnings out there, especially if you watch local news and national news. Like if you watch actual news on TV, there's so many stories about, think about what you do before you post online, and the millennials are just posting whatever on social media. They should really think about that. Or if you don't want your nudes to get out, then don't take them. Like, okay, first of all, I don't have any nudes out there, but there's a lot of worry and angst, mostly so that people can sell these news stories and other people keep watching. But there's a lot of haranguing over what to post online to make people like me, or what not to post so that employers don't think I'm a terrible person. I like to tell everybody, just post whatever and figure out what works. I'm not really the person who worries that much about the things that are the news media talks about, like posting shots, getting drunk at the club. It's more like sharing opinions on the patriarchy, and that I think that women should have equal rights and should be regarded as full human beings. Somehow that is controversial, but I don't worry so much about what I'm posting, mostly because it's specific, and it's not just random stuff that pops into my head. I really think about what I post, because I'm not like just online to be online just because I'm bored. I'm doing stuff in a really methodical way. For instance, someone said that I'm really good at Facebook, and I wasn't on Facebook like I am now 2 years ago. I was really focused on reading stuff online, reading blogs, and I was like somewhat into Twitter, and then I really got really into Twitter, and then at the end of last year I said, I'm done with Twitter for now. I still have my profile, but I haven't posted or checked stuff there. But I really got into Facebook in 2017 because of Facebook groups. So I really focused on Facebook, and now I'm getting more into LinkedIn. I was in LinkedIn before. I did a lot of stuff on LinkedIn last year as well, just not as much posting. So the number one thing that I want you to take away from this video, and about thinking before you post, is that you should be yourself. there are a lot of people out there who are so focused on getting the most Instagram followers or the most retweets or the most likes on their Facebook post on their feed, or getting snaps or whatever the latest thing is. So it's March 2nd, 2018, and the latest craze to hit social media is a new platform called Vero. I don't know what it's about. I'm sure that there are people who will watch this video and can leave me a comment, or email me at fornerdygirls@gmail.com and tell me more about Vero. But for right now, I'm not jumping on Vero because I don't need another platform. I just cut off a platform, Twitter, so that I could focus on Facebook and LinkedIn. And on all of these platforms, there are people who want to get the most followers, the most likes, the most retweets, the most whatevers, the most views. And it's, as I found, the thing that I found right before I stopped tweeting, is that it doesn't translate often into finding your next client if you're an entrepreneur, or finding actual connections if you're a human being, actual person. Being yourself doesn't necessarily get you a lot of likes or a lot of follows or a lot of Facebook friends or Instagram people or pinning things. Being yourself connects you to the people who are best suited for who you are. And that's a little harder to stomach for some people. It's something that I'm pretty sure I talked about in my post about how I started my family from scratch. The thing that I had to finally accept when I was going through all this online dating back in 2010 and years before that, was that all the advice out there was about how to try to attract the most people to you. It was a very broadcast approach. Like, you need to look a certain way and act a certain way and say the right things and put the right thing in your profile so that the most people can come to you. And once I stopped that and said, this is who I am and this is who I want, and I actually put that on my profile, there was definitely less activity, but it was more quality activity. It was me recognizing that I'm not going to attract the most people, because that's just not how our society is built. I'm not a traditionally attractive person as portrayed by media, which is run by white men who think certain things are attractive and also want people to feel certain ways about themselves. So you can sell them stuff to try to achieve this ideal that doesn't really exist. Once I started saying, this is who I am and this is what I want, I stopped worrying about trying to attract the most people and started attracting the right people for me. And I want you to do that as well. You're not out, if you want to connect with your audience and you want to have meaningful connections with people that you interact with online, if you're looking to make actual business friends, not just random people who are trying to trade likes for likes, you need to be yourself, and you will have people who adore what you say, and there will be people who couldn't be bothered with what you say, and then there's going to be people who really dislike what you say. Even if you make, to paraphrase someone who I forgot, even if you make the best peach pie with the best peaches, there's going to be someone who hates peaches out there. So that's the first topic. Be yourself. 2, no one cares what you're doing. This is rule number 4 in Mahlena's Guide to Life. I'll go over the first 3 as well. Rule number 1 in Mahlena's Guide to Life, wear a condom. Number 2 rule in Mahlena's Guide to Life, avoid the crazy. Sometimes the crazy is within. Number 3 is people are terrible, but you seem great. And number 4, again, is no one cares about what you're doing. So there's a lot of anxiety around, if I post this, what will people think? Most people aren't thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves all day, every day, and they have no idea what you're doing. Sometimes I've seen in Facebook groups, the moderator takes off for a week and doesn't say anything to anybody else, and then most of the group doesn't notice because they're so focused on themselves. They're not in the group all the time. And some people are in the group all the time and reading and not commenting and just lurking, and some people are participating. But most of the time, people are not focused on where did such and such go, or why did such and such write this. Most of the time, no one cares what you post or what you write. And that is not to say what you post and what you write and how you connect with people isn't important. I want to emphasize that it is important, but don't freak out so much about it. Just do what you do in the way that you do it, and you'll attract the right people to you. It might not be a bunch of people at first, but it's going to be the right people. So I want you to focus on connection and quality, not trying to figure out what to say to get thousands of people on your page immediately. That will come. Okay, the third thing is post something right now. So instead of just watching this video and saying, yeah, Mahlena, you've got some points, I really like those, I want you to post something right now on one of your social media sites, whether it is Twitter, whether you're on Facebook. I would love for you to leave a comment here, but you don't need to post something somewhere, either on your own feed, in a group, on a page. I want you to say something, and I do not want you to overthink it. Just say something that means something to you. Tell someone what you're doing. If it's in a Facebook group that doesn't allow promos, then don't promo yourself. But just say something somewhere to someone, whether it's publicly or a message to someone that you met and you want to say, hey, what's up with you? Or, hey, I was thinking about this and this would be awesome for you. Post something somewhere right now and tell me about it. Either leave a comment or email me at fornerdygirls@gmail.com. So again, do I think before I post? Yes, I overthink, but I don't want you to get paralyzed by overthinking. I overthink stuff and then I post a ton anyway all day on Facebook because I'm so silly. But I want you to remember to be yourself. No one cares what you're doing, so don't worry about that. And if people are caring, they probably love you. And 3, post something right now. Post something and then post something else again. Okay. And come back for more of these videos. I'll continue making more of these to help you. And if you have questions about connecting or want to talk to me more about connecting, I want you to sign up by email for a 30-minute communication breakthrough session with me, Mahlena, so we can work on your communication style and how to make more business friends. So if you want to make more business friends and more real, meaningful connections with people online and in real life, contact me, Mahlena, at fornerdygirls@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.